What's going on, Bills fans? This is Bills Latest. I am your host, Michael Korn. We are brought to you by FanArc. And just like that, the Bills favored 1.5 in New England. It was making its rounds on national media today. People are calling it the Josh Allen effect. And I kind of agree. But, man, it's crazy to think that this game, there's a lot of implications on this game. The AFC East could be up for grabs. MVP could be up for grabs. But it's funny to see everybody taking the Patriots as far as national media wise. They don't think that the Bills, that Josh Allen is enough. They think Diggs is going to have a big game, almost as an FU to the Bills again. I doubt it. New England's good. They're very good. But May puts the ball all over the field. It's not like he just specifically targets Diggs. Diggs leads the team in receptions, but he only has 60. The ball gets spread out there. They run the football too, but I just kind of like the Bills this weekend. It's going to be a close game, but I just kind of think both these teams, man, they're just going to go 500 against each other. They're both very good. They got one over on us in Buffalo. I think we'll get one over on them in Foxborough. But it's going to be another great game. I think it's going to be back-to-back games, even though kind of towards the end of the Cincy game, it was not as close as the score kind of looked. I think this will be another close game going into the fourth quarter. I don't see either team blowing either team out. And you can kind of see that in the line. So it would be huge, absolutely huge, if the Bills could somehow pull off the win in Foxborough this weekend, because if they do, they got a real shot at the AFC East. If they their last 4 games, they got the Eagles, Browns, and then the Jets. If they can beat the Patriots, beat the Browns, beat the Jets, and let's say they just lose to the Eagles, go 3-1. If they can beat the Patriots, and the Patriots stumble somehow, even though their only tough games for the Patriots are the Ravens and I guess the Dolphins. It's going to be tough, but in theory, it's still there. It's still there. But you got to win in New England. If you lose in New England, it's over. That's their division. But there still is that outside shot of getting the division. And that's why Allen, they win this game, he is still in the hunt for an MVP. How could he not be? He's leading the team in rushing touchdowns with 12. Drake May's been phenomenal. Don't get me wrong. They're the new hot team. Him, what's his name? Matt Stafford. He's probably the second or leading dog for the NFL MVP right now. But if Josh can get on a little hot streak with this team, man, he could go back-to-back MVPs and get home field. But they got to get hot, and they got to hope for New England to stumble a little bit. And again, that's going to be tough with the Ravens and the Dolphins being the 2 harder teams that they have to play, because they got to play the Jets. You hope if they lose to Buffalo, then they just got to lose 1 out of the 2, hopefully, if Buffalo goes 3-1. But there's going to be some moving pieces. They got to lose to the Dolphins, but it's not to say that it's not over yet as far as that AFC East title. But luckily, again, don't need to win it. With the quarterbacks that are coming in this year to the playoffs in the AFC, not too worried going on the road. Not too worried at all. And if we do not run the football, my mind will be blown. How did the Eagles dominate last year in the Super Bowl? Throughout the whole year, how did they dominate? That's right, Barkley pounded the football. Look at how bad Jalen Hurts looks if Barkley can't run the football, if that team can't run the football. That's why I think Buffalo beats the Eagles. So they better run the football. You lead the league in rushing for a reason. You're good at it. Stick to it. Who cares? Because you know what? That stuff travels come playoff time. That running the football can help win playoff games and big games. That's how you keep these other quarterbacks off the field. Keep the other offense off the field. You keep the other team off the field, you're going to win a lot of these games if you control possession, if you control the clock. And it's not like if you're Buffalo, you have to force it to try to do that. No, you're good at it. Take advantage of it. You ran the same play against the Steelers over and over and over and over. And that's a defense that historically eats up the run. Historically great defense. And we absolutely destroyed them. That needs to be the mindset for this team moving forward. Because when they run the ball, they control all facets of the game. Their defense plays harder, longer, because they're not exhausted from going 3 and out from wide receivers dropping balls. Because this defense needs help. But you got to run the football. And I'm very curious to see how much we run the football this weekend. Because again, Drake May, as much as Bills fans probably don't want to admit it, he's a great quarterback. He has been having a phenomenal year this year. So keep him on the sideline by running the football. It is that simple. It'll help everything. It'll help the passing game. It'll help the defense because that defense needs it. And that defense has been playing good. They've been playing good. And that's the thing. If you can carry that run game, carry that defense into the postseason, that's how you win. That is how you win Super Bowls. Yes, it's great to have Josh Allen, Patrick Mahomes, those guys to make the big play when they need to. But all the quarterbacks that win these Super Bowls, it's always a great defense and a great run game that goes with it. Quarterbacks are just always going to get the credit. If this defense can stay healthy, get the big turnovers, and we're running the football so they're not exhausted and out there for the whole game, then we got a real shot of doing something this postseason. Because again, I'm not going to be mad if they get to a Super Bowl and lose. I'll be mad if they don't get to a Super Bowl this year. The NFC is stacked, but the AFC is down, and you have the best quarterback in the league that'll be in all of the playoffs. Utilize that. You got to get to a Super Bowl. You don't got to win it. You got to get to it. And I think the best route is running the football, and hopefully this defense continues to get these timely turnovers because those have been momentum builders. So they keep that stuff going, and it's going to have to start this week in New England because you win this game, again, the division is still within grasp. But if you lose, division gone. Division gone. So we'll see how they come out, but we'll be back tomorrow with more great stuff. We'll break down the New England Patriots even more. Again, we appreciate you guys listening and watching. This has been Bill's Latest. I was your host, Michael Korn. Again, we were brought to you by FanArc. We hope you guys hit that like and subscribe down below. It helps us out tremendously, and we'll see you guys tomorrow for some more content. Thank you so much.